Okay, we are recording. Happy Sunday. Tonight we are going to be touching on Lightroom. We're going to be touching on Canva, all things Canva. We're going to be touching on color palettes as well. So we're pretty much going to be splitting it up in two sections. So I'm going to take over the first half and then Alyssa's going to take over the second half. So I'm about to share my screen with y'all. I'm going to talk about color palettes first, and then we're going to move into Canva. So hang tight. Let me try to share my screen. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Technical difficulties. Okay. Can y'all see my screen? I hope y'all can see my screen. Okay, wait. I don't know how to accept people in the waiting room whenever I'm sharing my screen.
Janie, you can make me a host and I'll do weight room for you.
Okay. Hold on.
Or I don't know how that works. I forget.
Hold on. I'm about to make you a host. Wait, where's Britt? Okay, Britt, you're a host now. Thank you. Okay, so, okay, we're good. Okay, so we are going to talk about color palettes, okay? So having a cohesive feed, having a color palette is super, super important because you want your shit to flow together. Okay, I'm gonna try to not to curse because I see a bunch of kids. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, so the first thing that I typically do, you can do it two ways, okay, to find your color palette. And pretty much what your color palette is just these colors. So like if you see this one, it's my colors. It's pretty much all of your brand colors, okay? So whenever you're taking your pictures, whenever you're making graphics, whenever you're making stories, whenever you're literally doing anything, you want these colors, okay? So if you look at like this graphic right here, these are our team colors, okay? So the way you find your color palette, there's multiple ways. The easiest way that you can do if you want to knock out two birds with one stone, you can go to imagecolorpicker.com, and if you upload an image, like I had uploaded my Instagram, okay, and what it's going to do, it's going to give you all of your colors at the bottom. And now keep in mind, not all of these colors are going to be your colors. You can kind of just like pick the ones that you want. But this is my main color right here, and it's 110% accurate. And then whenever you get this color, you're going to have a hex code, okay? And your hex code is going to be that number that whenever you log on to, like let's just say if you were to go on Unfold and you wanted to make Unfold stories, you enter this color right here, and then you can just type that in and bam, the color pops up. So I normally have a section of my notes for hex codes. So whenever I had went in, like in Canva, this right here is my color palette. Whenever I went to insert my color palette, I used my hex codes. So I'm about to show y'all something. Okay, so yeah, you can do image color picker, or you can go on Instagram, screenshot your Instagram feed, and you can go on like the little tools, not the tools, the what's it called? The little markers with the dropper, and you can go over your pictures, and then you can like, I'll show y'all, hold on, kind of like this right here. If you just scribble on it right here like Alyssa did, and then you go into the color picker online, you can do it that way too. But the easiest way is just to go in here and do imagecolorpicker.com. Okay, so whenever you have your hex codes, as you can see, like these are our team colors minus the green. You can come in here. So this is Canva. Okay, by the way, this is all Canva. This is Canva. These are all different color palettes. So like for a while I was going off of these colors. For a while I was going off of like these colors, and then I was going off of these colors. But now this is like literally my color palette. So whenever you go and do your color palette, so this is like an example of a hex code. Okay, so you can add a custom palette. and then you type in, so let's just say your hex code is 57AED. Okay, so that's your color. Okay, so we have a color palette and we're just gonna name it testing. Okay, so then we're gonna pick another color and we're gonna do 3T652. I don't even know what, oh, it turned out to be another blue. Okay. So we're just gonna use those two and then we're just gonna do like a white or whatever. Okay, so that's saved. Okay, so we're gonna create a design and we're just gonna go to Instagram post, okay? So the whole point of this is whenever, let's just say we're gonna take this, okay? So these are our brand colors, okay? So you can do this. You can come down here and then like you have your two colors, okay? And then you can just make shit cohesive. So having brand colors are super, super important. Like I'm gonna show you an example of what like a cohesive feed looks like. This is what I'm talking about. Instagram. Okay, one of the ones that I absolutely freaking love is Kaylee's. I love Kaylee and Ryan's feed. Okay, like this is a freaking cohesive feed. Okay, like this shit is poppin'. Like look at this. She has some like oranges. She has some pink. She has whites. Literally, it's amazing. Okay, this is an example of a bomb ass cohesive feed. I'm in the process of redoing my feed, but you can see that on mine, I'm doing like a lot of like little oranges, pinkish, white. For a while, I had this dark preset on, but you can also tell that I kind of went through, I deleted a lot, but these right here, this was a color palette at once. This was my color palette at once. This too. So you could just kind of just tell what I'm talking about, like with the cohesive, using your color palettes. So let me check the comments to see if there's any questions. By the way, if y'all have any questions, ask away. So, okay, there's no questions so far. Okay. So by the way, I made a whole like slideshow type thing that I'm gonna put in the team page and y'all will see it. But I literally did everything step by step and I'm so proud of this. Okay, I'm so proud. With Alyssa's help, by the way. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to walk y'all through everything with Canva. Okay, so we're gonna literally touch on every single thing because Canva is freaking bomb.com. Like if y'all don't have Canva, okay, so I do wanna say everything that I'm about to do is the paid for version, but there's also a free version. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all how you can see what the free stuff on here is. I definitely recommend, if you can, investing in this monthly, or you can do it yearly because it's just that good. Okay, so over here to the left right here, you can see your brand kit, and that is where I had went and I had added my brand kit. So let's just say you're completely new to Canva. Okay, so you would come down at the bottom, you would click add and discover your color palette, and then you would add your hex codes, okay? And then something else that I love about this, if you have the Canva Pro version, is you can add the brand font. So like this is one of the fonts that I love right here. And then I also love these two. So you can add your brand fonts. Let's see. Okay. So the one thing I also do love about this is there's so many different templates. Okay, so you can do Instagram story, you can do Instagram post, Facebook cover. They even have stuff for like invitations, card, resumes, postcards, literally everything. Okay, everything. And the one thing that I do love about this as well is that you can take something like, okay, we're just gonna do an Instagram post. Okay, so say you're not really like a creative person and you kind of struggle with that. So something that you can do is you can completely take something that is already made and completely make it yours. Okay, so like we have this right here. Okay, so you can take it and like I said, use your brand colors, okay? So these are Janie's brand colors right here. Actually, let's just do the tribes brand colors. So we have this. You can literally just come in, add all of the brand colors. You can even come to elements. Okay, so you have templates. So these are all of the templates that you can find, okay? And there's just so many. If you want to do like a Christmas template, you could do like Christmas. So like let's just say if you wanted to do let's find a really good Christmas template. I don't know. Let's just say if you wanted to do like I'm so indecisive. Oh my god. Okay, we're just gonna pick one. Okay, we're gonna do this one. Okay, so you can take this, you can delete the background, you can go to uploads, you can grab a background. So let's just say you can do a Christmas background. So this is a Christmas background I have in here. And then you can like take this box, and let's just say if you didn't want this box, or if you just wanted to change the color, you can change the color to a different color. You can change the font. There's so many different fonts. So I'm changing it to my brand font. And then you can take this and you can change it. There's just so much different things. The elements are super, super cool. So let's just say if you want to like paint strokes, you can type in paint strokes, and like they have some that are free. This one's free. This one's actually really cute. This one's free, and then they have some that are pro, so you can use the free version. This one's pro, and then you can change the color on pro. So it's really just trial and error. Let's just say if you wanted to do like snowflakes for Christmas, you can take it and you can just add some snowflakes, and then you can even change the snowflakes color. So that I just really love. Okay, so we're gonna start back from the basic because I kind of got off topic. Let me check the comments. I'm gonna go through like every single thing on here. Let me check the comments. Yeah, no, Canva is literally the best thing ever. How do you make your lives? Okay, as far as making your lives and reels align with your cohesive colors, whenever I made a reel today, and whenever I go on my highlights, I mean my Instagram stories, I'm going to show y'all, have a specific filter I use that goes with my brand colors, okay? So like this one, I don't know if y'all can't really see it, but like it's this one right here. It's like very orangish kind of. So I just found one that's orange, and I kind of just stuck with it. And then I'll also go and I make a cover photo for my Instagram reels. So this is kind of how I branded. I'm actually just going to show y'all on my laptop since I'm sharing my screen with y'all. Duh. Okay, so this right here, if you look at it, okay. So I branded myself this way. I've kind of put words over it, and then I've did a little tint, but this one I just changed my preset. So I'm making all of them with my preset, and then I'm doing it this way. Let's see. I hope that answered your question. I don't know if that meant, okay. Did you find it easy? Yeah, I find it easy to do both. I mean, as far as Canva goes, I find it a lot easier to use Canva on a laptop. And then I prefer, yeah. Okay. So yeah, you have all these different types of templates. Let's just say if you wanted to do a template for Instagram story. There's so many different templates, okay? And like the best thing is that you can take these and you can completely make it your own, okay? So like let's just say if you wanted to make this template, I don't know what I just did. Hold on. Okay. So we're taking this story right here, And you can also animate them. So you can take them and you can do animations, you can make it, it's so cool. Okay, so let's say you want to make it your own. You can go back to your upload. So you can upload all of your pictures in here just by dragging them. And then, so you have your templates, you have your uploads, you have photos. Ooh, this is one thing I love about it. They have stock photos. So you can add a stock photo. And it's like high freaking quality, okay? And then all the elements, you have shapes, you have frames, you have grids. You literally have everything. There's so much different stuff. And then you have all of the text. Let's just say if you wanted to take this right here and you're like, oh, this is so cute. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay. We're going to change the color for this first of all because I cannot see yellow. Okay. So you can take it and you can change it and make it your own. Janie, it's so cool. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different fonts that you can do. You can add music. Yeah, there's just so much different things that you can do. And then one thing that I do love about it as well. Okay, if I'm going too fast, like let me know. But one thing that I do love that you can do, so I'm about to show y'all some freaking cool tricks, okay? Y'all ready for it? Y'all are gonna be mind blown. Okay, hold on. We're gonna take this picture of me, okay? This is some magic shit right here. Okay, so y'all ready? You go to effects because I've had a lot of people ask me this and I'm just about to tell y'all, okay? So this is only if you have the pro version, okay? You go to effects, you go to background remover, you remove the background, okay? You remove it. Just hang on. It takes like 2 minutes, okay? Not 2 minutes, 2 seconds. So we have Janie sitting right here awkwardly. And then you can erase it, okay? So like if you see right here, you can see that there's a little bit of extra shit. So you can take it. Obviously, I'd have to do that on my phone, but you can increase the brush size. You can make it bigger, smaller. And then you can also restore it. So like I kind of messed up my hat a little bit, so I can restore it. So bam, it's fixed. Okay, and then you can go and hold on. You can duplicate it, okay? So this is for those of y'all who's messaged me and asked me how I cropped my body out of it, and then I went in and I put the white behind it. You duplicate your body. You remove your background. Sometimes it does it to where it doesn't automatically remove your background. So you kind of just have to do it again. So I'm about to show y'all some magic. Okay, all ready? Okay. So we have Janie right here again. Sometimes it doesn't do it. It's super weird. Okay, so it did it this time. So you go to duotone right here. Okay, y'all see duotone. So I just click cherry. Okay, you ready for this? Look how cool. Double click cherry. Okay, and then you go and you slide it all the way to the black, okay? Or whatever color you want to do. Like, let's just say if you want to do like freaking pink, okay? And then you go right here to position and you move it backwards. Magic. Okay, and then you can duplicate it again. Let's just say if you wanted to do it on the left side too, you could just, oh wait, I duplicated the wrong one, which is fine. I'll just do it again. Okay, so you can just like literally, if you just wanted a shadow, you can do it and like see, okay. Yeah, so you can just position it backwards. You could do it on the left side, you could do it on the right side. See, that's how you do it. So it's literally just picking a photo of you, going in effects, pressing background remover, and then going in and duplicating it with this tool right here. And then you go in and you press cherry under duotone, and then you change it to whatever color that you want to do, and bam, you position it to backwards, and then you're good. That is something I love doing. So I kind of just want to show y'all something too. Okay, so I'm gonna like literally, y'all, I'm sweating. I'm freaking sweating, okay? Okay, so I'm literally gonna make a graphic with y'all right now, and I'm gonna show you how I can turn something so different into something so cool. Okay, y'all ready for it? We're about to do it. By the way, let me check the comments real quick because I want to make sure I've answered questions. This is literally the only app I use. Is this a... Yeah, you can use it on your cell phone. I just feel like it's a lot easier to do it from your laptop. I can't, for some reason, okay, I can't really see all the, hold on. Okay, for some reason I don't, why aren't the, okay, I'm just, okay. So I'm not gonna get distracted in that. Okay, so these are my recently used, okay? So let's say that we wanted to take this. Let's just say we wanted to take this, okay? So you have the background, okay? You take it, you remove that shit. Okay, wait, what did I just remove? Okay, that's what I removed. Okay, so you take that and you remove it, okay? So we're gonna do this. Okay, so this is my background, okay? This, let's just say if I wanted to put this on my Instagram, okay? So this is one of my brand colors, okay? Y'all, having brand colors is super freaking important. I'm serious. Like, it makes your shit. Do you want to see something that's half-ass making content? You want to see something? This is half-assing your content. And I'm calling myself out. This is literally half-assing my content. Look at this shit. This is me half-assing my content. Nothing flows together, okay? I literally slapped a preset on my pictures, and to me, this is not cohesive at all. This is cohesive, okay? Like, this is cohesive. This, I don't even know what this is, okay? So this is half-assing content. Okay, so anyways, back to what I was doing. So yeah, so you have this, okay? And I love paint strokes, okay? So let's just say if I want to do a paint stroke, I take it and I do this. I move it all the way down to the background. All the way down the background. And I'll literally just play with it. Let's just say I'm gonna do stuff like that. I position it, I move everything backwards. Okay. And then I insert a picture of me. And let's say if I even wanted to take away this box and I wanted to do a circle. Well, not a circle, because there's already a circle. Well, yeah, let's say if I wanted to do a circle. I don't like that. Okay, y'all get the point. Okay, so I can change this box right here to a lighter color, and that would change my fonts to my font colors, okay? Or my font, not my font colors. What am I talking about? My font. I changed the font to my font. I would type in whatever I need to type in, and then I would change this to my main font, which is called Brittany. Okay, and then I would change my picture. Literally, you can take something that someone already made and you can completely turn it into your own. Like, it's so simple. And then you can just drag it over. It's so simple. You can literally go in here and search anything and everything, and you got it. Triangle. Like, you can search triangles and you have like all this different types of triangles. Like, look how cool this is. This is so cool. Okay, and you can even change the colors. Let's say if you wanted to make this that color and then make this black, you can do that. So That's that. I hope that like made a lot of sense. Um, so yeah, it's almost just like playing around with it and just learning how to use it, because it's super easy once you kind of just like get the hang of it. There's so many good templates that you can turn and make them your own. Um, it's so simple. It really is. Let's see. I'm gonna show y'all something. Let's see. Let's look at the stuff I made. Um, oh, this is something I had made. I turned this the other day. I was showing Alyssa how to do it. I turned this into this. Like, do you realize how big of a difference that is? Like, you can even go on Pinterest, and if you see something on Pinterest that you like, I don't even know why Walgreens has popped up. You go on Pinterest and you see something you like, you can freaking duplicate that, dude. Like, watch this. Okay. Inspirational quotes. Let's just say, okay, let's say if you like this. Okay, will you take this and you freaking make it your own? Like, you don't copy the shit, but you take it and you make it your own. So you take it, you use your brand colors. Okay, you use your brand colors. So brand colors. Okay, if you like the paint strokes, take the paint strokes and you go into Canva and you do paint strokes. Okay, and then you take it and you add your paint strokes, and then you add your text. Literally, all it comes down to is getting creative. And let's just say if you're not really a creative person and that's where you struggle, that is okay. That is why they have templates. Okay, you take a template, you make it your own, you figure out your brand colors. Okay, so y'all's homework from me tonight is to go figure out your freaking brand colors. Okay, get Canva. If you can't do the paid for version, get the free one. Who freaking cares? You can do this good stuff with it. So that is that. You can literally just do anything. If you are having a creative block and you don't know what you really like, you can come on Pinterest. You can figure it out. There's such cute stuff. Like, what is it? Instagram. You can go Instagram. I think it's Instagram inspo quotes. Every time I do it, there's like a whole bunch of cute stuff that pop up.
Hey, Janie.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? Because I feel people have questions and I'll ask for them just so it's easier for people to
Yeah.
go over. What is the purpose of having like the color and the cohesive and like the hex colors? Like when it comes to the hex colors, for me, I want you to break down to like the team the importance of having like a cohesive color, and then how those hex color or
Hex
codes,
codes. Yeah.
make it simpler to find on all platforms that you use for your branding colors, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So I think it all comes down to just branding yourself. And because, like, here's the thing, if someone goes to your feed and they see like a whole bunch of just, it just looks like a shit show. And that's kind of just like if you go to someone's Instagram and one picture, they're like, I don't know. I think it's just more making everything just flow together. And what am I trying to say?
Like if you see people like constantly sharing like videos, like
Yeah,
random, like spamminess, like that kind
exactly. Exactly. Like, people wanna go to your Instagram and, like, be like, "Okay, like, I see her with, like, the bright pictures," and, like, you know what I mean? Like, this right here, this was half-ass content, and this was just me going through a season where I was just literally half-assing everything. Like, this is not Janie. This is not Janie right here. And this is what I'm coming into. But I don't know, I think it just comes down to figuring out what you like and running with it. Like, let's just say if you like, I literally always use Kaylee as an example because Kaylee's Instagram is so cute. So if you come to Kaylee's Instagram, within 5 seconds, you can figure out what she's about. Literally within 5 seconds. Like,
And
look at this.
the reason I have Janie going over this, you guys, and I know it seems intimidating, and I know I get the feeling that people get intimidated by attraction marketing. Sorry, I keep interrupting you, Janie, but I want to touch on this because I can tell people's vibes towards this, because this is advanced. This is knowledge that, bloggers, influencers, all these people kind of do to hone in on their niche. That's why Janie, like what she attracts, the type of women she attracts, it fits what her brand is growing into. Do you get what I'm saying? And so it's not that it has to be perfect or that you have to have it all figured out right away. It's about learning and growing with this, because I didn't know how to do any of this stuff like 2 years ago, but I started studying, just like Janie and me have been texting back and forth. She's been talking to her girl for the last 48 hours, 72 hours, and they've been planning on this. And so they've been researching and growing, but this is stuff Janie had to go behind the scenes, is what I'm trying to point out. And she had to learn and grow with. So if your profile is not like cohesive and it's all over the place right now and it needs a makeover, that is why I made sure you guys understood you need to plug into social media makeovers. This is an advanced course on how to get in on fine tuning who you are and what your color schemes are or what your brand is about. And this is where you have to really develop your fives, your list, all these things, because that's what Janie has done. She's fine-tuned her fives. She's fine-tuned what her brand's about. So now she's picking colors to go with what matches her. Do you get what I'm saying? Just like Elise is going to go over all these things, like what matches her. So that's why I want you guys not to get intimidated, but inspired, because this is how you create confidence, is by getting creative. If you're in a rut right now and you're feeling stagnant or stuck or whatever, the biggest tip I can give you guys is creativity brings out so much confidence. Literally, every time I'm feeling off and I need to get into a good, joyful state, I get creative. I'm in Canva creating things or doing things to make my brand and business grow. And I'm sorry I'm on a rant on this, but I'm setting the tone for this is what it takes to get to the next level. So I'm done.
No, I love that. And that is literally like, because for so long, y'all, when I tell you, like, I completely just stopped doing. And if you know me, you know that like I love creative work. Like that is my shit. And I was half-assing everything. Like I was just throwing shit up. I did not care. And it wasn't good. And I finally got back into it, and I'm finally being my creative self, and it has like boosted me so much. And I don't know, I've been having a lot of fun. Like I've made this. This was super, super fun. I made this all for y'all, and it has literally everything in it. But let me check the comments. I do want Alyssa though to not hurry up, but to go over it to where she has time to do
Hey
it.
Janie, it's Shakira. I'm sorry to interrupt you. This when you're sharing your screen right now, is this going to be in the team page? You said it was a slideshow. Is that correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna insert it in the team page. Yeah, it's probably gonna be in a unit on the team page.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm so excited about it, y'all. Like it has so much really good content in it. Okay, so let me see. Is there any more questions about this? Oh, how do you find a preset that matches your colors? Okay, so Alyssa's actually about to dive into presets and Lightroom and everything. So I'm gonna let Alyssa hop into it. Hold on, Alyssa, where are you? Oh wait, I have to stop sharing my screen. Hold on. Okay, I'm muting. Bye.
All right. Hello, can you guys hear me? Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, all right. My name is Alyssa. I love to go by Lyss. I have been with Lavelle for just over 2 months. I'm literally so excited. I have scroll brain and like I'm literally gonna be like, so just bear with me. So first, I just want to talk a little bit about like cohesive, like what does that even mean, especially if you're kind of like confused with where to start with your Instagram. A few things to just think about. First off is look at your closet, find a lot of like similar colors that you wear. So I have a lot of like green shades and red or like pinky shades. So every time I go to take content, those are the colors that I'm going to be putting on and posting. And then you also want to keep those similar colors in your posts for like stories and for covers for your highlights, all of that fun stuff. So you're also going to think about, where are you taking your pictures? Am I using the same colored backgrounds, or am I in the same place? So like right behind me, this is where I've been starting to take my pictures. And when you go on my Instagram now, like that's what you see, and it kind of flows together. And I've been incorporating a lot more of those neutral colors into it so that it flows really nicely. So that's what I've been working on too. What else do I got here? Sorry, I just have my little notes over here because I forget things very, very quickly. Also, once you choose a preset, which I'm going to go into a little bit, you want to stick to that preset. So I think it's so important to just kind of look around, see what you can find, see what suits best for you. So there was a question about like, what preset could I look for, like which ones could I use for my, what's it called? My like colors. So if you're going to go into, I'm going to screen share with you guys. So give me just 1 second. Oh, can you turn me into the host, please? So I can screen share. Okay, perfect. Okay, start broadcast. Okay. So first off, if you guys are looking to go into, Etsy is perfect for presets, or you can also find them on Instagram, but I'm just gonna do this. Nude color preset. And then search. And then these are all gonna pop up. So this is in Canadian, which is actually really amazing. It'll be even cheaper in US, but literally these are the presets. So if you wanna go, let's just say this is one that you find interesting. So literally you can go in and see like the before and afters. You can look for ones that like have your colors in them. So let's say you have lots of like, let's just say like dark color presets. So like if you have more of that dark color that you want, dark and moody. So really just goes with like your own style and whatever you like. But I also really love Instagram. So I use this preset. And when you're looking for your preset, it will also tell you how you're going to be able to put that onto your phone. So you're going to definitely need Lightroom. That's where the preset's going to go. And oh, this isn't where it is. Hold on, bear with me. I thought that was the one. Okay, so right here is preset how to. So I have these presets. Now, when I go to this little link here, I'm going to be able to pick the one that I want by going through them. And then you can like click this little shopping cart. You're going to check out. You're going to give them your email. They're going to send it to you through your email. And then you can go to this preset how to. So it literally will take you step by step through like how to do it. And this is for this specific preset, like this specific vendor. So every vendor can vary, but they're pretty much like, they're very similar, I would say. But this is literally them going through. So I'm going to go through it with you. I actually just got a preset in my email. So let me go get that. So we're going to try and do this together. I haven't tried to do this because I waited. So let's see if this works. So we're going to go Lightroom. Oh, okay, it didn't work. So we're going to save the image. This should work. Save image. Then you go to Lightroom. And then, oh, someone's in the waiting room. Let me go let them in. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the bottom. Did it work? No, it didn't. Okay, let's try this. So camera roll, oh, perfect, there it is. So there is my preset. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click these 3 lines at the top. I'm gonna do create preset, and I'm gonna title it, I forgot what it was called, but I'll just type it this. I'll just name it that. And then click the little check mark. So now that's added into my preset. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and pick a picture, an unedited picture. Let's do one of me. Okay, now there's my presets right here at the bottom. I'm gonna go to Mars and now I have that preset on my picture. I'm gonna click this little checkbox or check mark, sorry. And then I'm gonna go into a little bit of further editing just because it is a little bright and I don't really want it that way. I want to change it up a little bit. So these settings are a little bit confusing. If you're very new, I don't want to overwhelm you too much, but I'm going to do my best to explain it. So for exposure, this is basically the amount of light that's reaching the frame. So what I want to do is probably lower this a little bit just because it's so bright. So I'm going to lower it to somewhere that like still looks good but isn't too bright. Once you go through all the settings, it pretty much like will look a little better. I kind of just go back and forth, honestly. Like half the time I don't know what I'm doing, I'm going to be honest with you guys. And I kind of just like play around with it. This is also a new preset, so like I've never ever played around with it, but basically you're just going to go through all of them, change it up, and kind of just bring out the colors that you want to. That looks good, I think. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this, export to camera roll, and voila, that's literally super simple. I don't know if there's any questions, but that is what I have on presets. I can also show you guys the one that I use, because sometimes you literally just get to slap it on and it's done. And you can literally save your picture. If I go back, oh, oopsies. And then there's your picture. So it's really up to you, but this is my normal preset. So if you go to my Instagram, that's literally all you'll see is, oopsies, is that filter on all my pictures. And I have to go in and pretty much edit all of these. So like, that's why this one is a little bit different in the background, because I had to go in and like edit each one separately just to bring out those different colors. I'm gonna just check if there's any, oh, I can't see if there's questions. All right, what else? I feel like I went through that like really fast.
No, it was so good. Alyssa, I have a question for you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Because you are new and I can't get my screen. Whoa, that is not.
Let me stop sharing. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what to say this. I know I'm kind of like randomly asking you guys things, but the reason why is because I want everyone to know like the importance of kind of growing through these things, because this can be very intimidating for a lot of people. Like it's network marketing, it's branding, it's like it's the social media cleanup of things. And why a lot of people go very far in this industry is because of this specific niche, is the cohesive profile, is the nice angles, is the picture quality, is the light. Like I know this sounds very like not shallow, but it is the first 5 seconds of what your feed looks like. And you being so new and being able to kind of teach on these things, I can already tell that you knew about this stuff prior to coming into network marketing, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, can you elaborate a little bit maybe on how you knew about this and why you knew about this? I want to connect these things.
Sure. Okay. I don't really know where I'm gonna go with this, but I found the hobby of photography when I was in high school, and that first got me into Lightroom, and I was like, what the heck is Lightroom? I don't know what to do. I don't know how to use this thing. So I taught myself how to use Lightroom. I went on like websites, YouTube, and then I learned about presets. And then I was like, oh my gosh, is this how people make their Instagram literally look cohesive? And I was like blown away because it was a game changer. And I started getting into like different photographers' accounts on Instagram, which led me to their presets that they've created, I guess, with their own photography careers. And then, yeah, so like I've just been kind of into that for the past, I would say like 6 years. And that's really something that I love. And so when Janie was talking about this on the Work With Me this week, and I was like, Janie, we have to do a training on this because it's honestly so dear to my heart. And I'm very passionate about photography and about editing and all of those things. So it's literally like second nature, which is why I went through it like so fast. But yeah, there's my answer. I hope that helped.
No, I love this. And I think it's so beautiful to see people kind of grow through these things, because the one thing is, and I'm all mindset, so I'm going to point this out, you guys. And I said this in our leadership chat, because if this is intimidating to you, or if this is uncomfortable to you, and maybe you're like, oh my God, my profile is all over the place, and I don't know where to start and how to get my cohesiveness going, because it's normal to have these feelings. So I'm going to tap on this. I want you to pay attention to the mindset you have around learning new things. If you're going in and you're like being negative about it, or frustrated about it, or I give up, I'm not even going to learn about this, it doesn't even matter, I'm doing good with my business right now and how it is, you got to realize these are the mindset blocks that will keep you in the same spot, that you're going to keep playing over and over and over until you're willing to get out of your way. The things that you're avoiding are the things that are going to launch you to your next season. Let me repeat that. The things that you're avoiding are the things that are going to launch you to your next season. So the reason I wanted Janie, because Janie's in charge of this whole thing. I didn't help her with nothing. Janie's running for like so many huge things, and she could easily, and I'm going to put Janie on blast on this, and she has no idea I'm doing this, but she could easily be like, I don't see the results right now. I don't see all the things going on right now. But I can tell you one thing about her. She shows up as if she's already a 200K leader. Like all this she created and learned, and she's running towards 4K and 12K. Like all these things. So I need you to understand, not to count yourself out. Alyssa has never done a Zoom before, let alone a Sunday night Zoom. Okay. We all didn't know how to do Canva. Like there's so much stuff I learned from just them doing Canva that I like, oh, I thought I knew Canva, but I didn't. Now that I see how they're doing things, I'm like, oh my God, there's so many different things that I can do. So I want you to start as if today is your day one about learning how to grow your brand and your social media presence. Okay. There's tons of trainings on angles, lighting. Pinterest is a great tool on how to take these things. YouTube. I'm sure, like Alyssa, with photography, did you self-teach yourself a little bit with things? So was Google not your best friend and YouTube not your best friend? 1000%. I don't know if you can unmute, but like,
yeah, sorry.
No, 1000%. Like you YouTubed, you learned, you got resourceful.
Yeah, exactly.
Same
and
thing.
when I didn't know, right, and when I didn't know what to do, the funniest thing is I actually sought out like other people who were into photography. So like that's exactly why I love our chat, and I love that we're always in it every single day. It's hyped up all the time, and I'm literally like, I never feel outside of that, if that makes any sense. Like I always feel so close, and that's so powerful.
Dude, you just said something so powerful, and I don't even think you realize it because it gave me chills when you said it. You say you stay close to it. Like you okay, this gives me so much excitement. Sorry. I'm like, because you guys hear me always say, what is my number one thing I say to you guys? Stay close to the damn fire. Stay close to the damn fire. You want to keep fired up? You want to keep warm? You want to keep running? You want to keep growing? You stay close to what gives you that. So I know this is like I'm not going to go on a tangent about this, but I want you guys to take the resources that are in our team pages. And if these are areas that maybe we all need to like up level in together, because I'm trying to up level with how I do things even and brand myself deeper like Janie's inspired me to do this. And she's not even like, it doesn't have to be like a leadership role. We learn from each other. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm so thankful that they did this, because this is such valuable content that is going to help us all grow so much. And then not only that, the resource that's in the back page that they're going to put in the units, it's so detailed. Like Janie was like so excited with me yesterday when she was like videoing me, and I was like, dude, this is just it fills my cup seeing you guys do things that make you uncomfortable, because best believe she was nervous. Best believe she did not want to do this Zoom. She was like, well, she did, but she didn't. She was like, I'm nervous. But like, this is the point of it all. Do the things that make your strengths grow. These are their strengths, okay? That's why I had them tap into these strengths. Focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Develop your strengths. So photography, branding, all these things may not be your strengths. Find the ones that are, and then bring them to the table, to the tribe. And then everything else still grows behind the scenes, because you're developing the strength part of things. So I'm done. Janie, do you have anything you wanted to end on, babe? You want
Actually, well, I actually did want to say something though. Hold on. Okay. So I did want to say a few things actually. So first thing, in my years of using presets, I have probably bought a freaking million. If you're in the same cycle of buying a whole bunch of presets, DM the Etsy shop or the account and ask them if they could try out a few pictures, and they'll do it for you. Like they'll just try out your pictures. Also I did want to mention there's this Instagram account that has been, I guess she's trying to get her account out there maybe. I'm not really sure, but her freaking presets are amazing. Okay? Like the preset that I have now is now her preset, or it's her preset. But if you go to Mars_studio presets, and you pretty much just follow her, she'll message you, or you can message her, and she'll give you a free preset, and she'll let you pick out of any of them. She probably has like 20 different presets. So let's just say if maybe you're new to presets or whatever and just want to try one out, you can go to her page and she'll send you one for free. The only thing that she asks is that you just share it to your story. But also you can also message someone on Etsy. If let's say you like their Etsy preset, just go and message them on Etsy, send them a few pictures, and they normally do it. There's something else I wanted to say. Oh yeah, okay. So wait, I had something else I wanted to say. It was about Alyssa. Oh my God. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Okay. So whenever I first met Alyssa, okay, I literally have only known Alyssa for like what? Like probably not even 3 months, 2 months, 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. This girl right here. Okay, so she had like message, or she started going through my Instagram. Okay, I followed her, and then she goes and she follows me back, and then she goes and like literally she told me she went through every single post I have ever made, every single story, like in your highlights I've made, completely stalked the shit out of me. Okay, like yeah. And literally when I tell you, she messaged me and her and I instantly connected. And I had realized very quickly that her and I are literally duplicates. It's fucking scary. Excuse my language, but it is scary. I tell her all the time, like, well, she's like the warm person, and I'm kind of just like the not warm person. I don't know. But I don't know. Within like the last 2 months I've known her, or within the 2 months I've known her, she has grown so much. And I tell her this probably like every single day. Like she has grown so much, and she like inspires the shit out of me every single day to keep going. And like if I don't know, she's just like my yin to my yang, you know? But yes, Brett, like branding really does help you find your people. And I will tell you, this is my second time in this business with Lavelle. And the first time I literally had anybody and everybody on my team, and I didn't like, I wasn't really relating to any of them. Like I was just signing people up, didn't care, like, you know, like it just my heart wasn't in it. And now I'm like really focusing on attracting my tribe. And obviously I'm attracting my freaking tribe, because like this girl is literally like my soul sister. But I don't know, that's all I really got. And then we also
Can I say
will
something?
we also
I'm so sorry.
wait, yeah, you go.
I just really want to touch on what you said because I was thinking about this while I was in the shower actually today. Super random shower thoughts, but I was literally thinking about this because I was in a different network marketing company prior to this. And for months, I followed so many different people, had so many different friends who were actually a part of Lavelle. And none of them like clicked, nothing. Like I was definitely looking for something different, which is why I switched to a different company. But in the midst of that, like I never connected with any single person. And the minute I read Janie's post, I couldn't stop. It was like a book. And I just thought I was literally reading like, and the reason being is because she was like in the same position I was at one point. I connected through her story and I don't know, my thoughts are going like literally all over the place, but literally like she was in a place that I felt like I was in and I wanted to get out of. And I felt like she was that person who was going to get me out of that. So yeah, go.
Okay, I'm raising my hand. Okay, I do want to say something though. This is what I'm talking about when I say that like we're literally duplicates. She will come to me with something that she's going through. And I have like literally been through the exact same situation. And it's super freaky because like and even like sometimes I'll go to her and I'm like dealing with something and she has been through the same exact thing, like duplicate. It's freaky. But the whole point to this is wait, I had a really good point to this. Sorry, my brain's going everywhere too. I don't know. I had a good point to this. Sorry, I completely forgot what I was gonna say. I'm gonna mute myself.
Your people are out there and just keep telling your story. Literally, like there's power in your own story, and the people who come across your page and feel that are going to be the people that connect with you, and those are going to be the people in your inbox. Those are going to be the people that you're probably going to be friends with literally for the rest of your life. I literally feel like Janie's like my twin and we were separated at birth, like and I'm just like, it's just crazy. So yeah, that's our story.
Yeah.
I appreciate you girls so much. Like, seriously, thank you guys for taking time out of your night and doing this. And I want you guys to pay attention to their story about knowing each other, because truly, not only is it just the visual part, the first 5 seconds, but it is the value and the vulnerability that you put out in your message. If you guys are going through things and you're like, I don't know what to post, you have a testimony that you're growing through. So saying you don't know what to post is just a bunch of BS you're telling yourself to make it easy on yourself, to justify why you're not showing up. So I want you to dig deep, because someone needs your voice. Someone needs you to not air your dirty laundry, but talk about it in a way that you're overcoming and speaking life into it. I want you to start claiming your story, claiming who you are, claiming what you're going through, and overcoming as if you already have. Because that's what Janie did, and that's what attracted Alyssa. Because Janie was going through a very hard season 90 days ago, not even 90 days ago, but she shares about it, and that's what attracts her tribe. Just like I talk, hey, I was an addict 10 years ago. Rebecca, she was on here. She found me from a live that I was crying on, talking about my testimony, just randomly. She wasn't even my friend on Facebook, and messaged me. So what I'm saying is, you never know what your voice and your vulnerability and your story can impact by you being you. All the fluffy out, like picture perfect, like the storefront, that stuff you can develop. That stuff you can grow into. That stuff you can learn. Like the pretty pictures and all the things, you grow into that stuff, okay? What we can't make you do and learn is owning you and your message. I need you guys to commit to yourself, please, for 90 days. I need you to go all in. I see the same people making the same excuses. And you guys are so much more worthy than that, and so much more capable. And I promise, if you really lead yourself for 90 days, it takes 21 days to build a habit. and 100 days to build a lifestyle. Go all in for you. Prove to yourself what you're capable of. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for taking an hour out of your night. I hope you guys have a beautiful night.